YouTubers. Welcome back to yet another live stream. Today, yeah, sprogene de blander sig nu. The languages are mixing themselves. Og i dag skal det handle om adverbier, adverbs, exciting stuff. I'm getting messages all over the place here. Jeg får beskeder over det hele. Når jeg åbner det YouTube, så går vi i gang. I'm going to open up YouTube and let's get going. So, adverbier, adverbs. Først og fremmest, jeg kan ikke tale i dag. Først og fremmest skal vi finde ud af, hvad et adverbium egentlig er for noget. What is an adverb? That's the first thing we need to know. Så jeg har taget ordbogens beskrivelse med. I have the dictionary definition here of an adverb. Og det er et ord, der lægger sig til et verbum, et adjektiv, et andet adverbium, eller, parentes, en del af sætningen, og typisk udtrykker til, sted, måde, nægtelse, den talendes holdning eller lignende. Okay, what the hell was that about? Okay, it's a word that sort of connects to a verb or an adjective or another adverb. It's a part of a sentence that typically expresses time, place, a way, negation, or the speaker's sort of attitude towards something. Okay, let's make it a bit more simple. So, time, place, negation, that sort of stuff. Let's just take some examples. So I'm going to put some in the chat box here. Det skal jeg lige finde. Der var den. Der kommer nogle ord i chatboxen. Some words in the chat box. Måske. They've pasted it in a really weird way. Let me try to do it again. Måske. Heldigvis. Muligvis. Det er det samme. Whatever. Sandsynligvis. Snart. Senere. Tidligere. Ligesom. Okay, so if we back it up a little bit and talk about maybe one or two of them and what they are. So måske, we had our list of, is it expressing time, place, negation, or whatever. Måske, it's probably going to be this den talendes holdning, right? The speaker's attitude towards something you're saying. Maybe. Måske. Maybe I will do it. Maybe I will not. Sort of your attitude towards it. Heldigvis. Heldigvis. Det kunne måske også være en holdning, en attitude towards something. Hej Rasmus, velkommen til. Vi snakker adverbier her. Jeg har en liste. Muligvis, possibly, sandsynligvis, probably, snart. Okay, here's some good examples with snart and senere, right? Soon and later, tidligere, earlier. So these are the ones telling you about time. Okay. So we know a little bit about what an adverb is. Then we can talk about ordstilling i forhold til adverbier. I'm going to write in the chat. Rasmus, you can godt lide dit billede. I like your picture, Rasmus, the PlayStation picture. Ordstilling, word, order, yeah. You've probably been through before. I've certainly talked about it on the channel here before. So whatever, let's just go through it. So in regards to an adverb, how do we use it? Where do we put it in a sentence? So if we have a main sentence in hovedsætning, som det hedder på dansk. Sådan her. In hovedsætning, whenever you talk about word order, only three things you care about: subject, verb, and adverb. And that's the order you have for a main sentence or a main clause. S, V, and A. Subject, verb, adverb. Subject, adverbium. Subject, verbum, adverbium. Sådan der. Og jeg har et eksempel. I have an example for you. Very simply. Jeg skal snart rejse til England. Jeg skal snart rejse til England. Woo! Det håber jeg i hvert fald. I'm hoping so anyway. So you can see here, jeg is our subject. I. Skal is our verbum, our verb. And snart, denoting time, soon, is our adverbium. Sådan. Easy peasy, right? Lemon squeezy. Cool. So what about if we then take a little sætning. Jeg skriver ls, men jeg skal også skrive little sætning. Maybe some of you watching know already what is the word order with a little setting. I'm just gonna turn off the sound on my iPad here. So a little setting, subordinate. Subordinate. So there. Bit of grammar 101 here, never hurts to go through it again, right? Subordinate clause. What word order do we have now? Nogle idéer? Jeg giver jer et eksempel. I'll give you an example. Jeg skal snart rejse til England, that was our main clause, hvor jeg måske holder fest. Hvor jeg måske holder fest. Where I maybe will have a party. So what is the word order now? If we ignore the word hvor, which is kind of working as our forbinderord, our conjunction, forbinderord, what is the word order of jeg måske holder? SAV, booyah! Easy, right? SAV, cool. Okay, so now we know how to use adverbs. Maybe there's one more sentence I could give you, which is this thing with the invasion. I could flip it on its head and say, snart skal jeg rejse til England. Snart skal jeg rejse til England. So what's happening in this sentence with the word order? Nogle idéer? We all know it by now, right? We should all know it. We've been through it on the channel. Everybody's learned it in school. You've learned it, heard it somewhere. Really, I wanted to just highlight what is an adverb and where does it fit into our sentence. Because, well, it's not always clear. I remember when I first started learning Danish, jeg kan huske, da jeg først begyndte at lære dansk, så skal jeg genlære en masse ting, ligesom hvad er et verbum, og hvad er en præposition, og alle de her ting, men det var meget spændende for mig. I had to relearn all the things of what is a verb, and what is this, and what is that, because it just becomes so natural in my language that, you know, I had to re-establish what is going on. Anyway, you can see that all that has happened is jeg and snart have swapped places, so now we have this construction of AVS. Which sounds like something you have in the car. Is that called AVS in the car? I don't know. So it's much simpler than it looks, right? You just flip it around. Snart skal jeg rejse. Cool. Okay. That's basically it, right? Now we know what adverbs are. We know where they fit into a sentence. Let's take some simple examples where now you need to choose one adverb from the list. Nu skal du vælge et adverbium fra listen og indsætter det i sætningen. So you might have to scroll up again just to check out the list. Jeg giver jer en sætning. Meget Duolingo-agtig. Katten, hvorfor kan jeg ikke sige det? Sådan. Katten kan ikke lide pizza, men den kan noget lide lasagne. Det lyder meget som Garfield, synes jeg. What words shall we have? Måske, heldigvis, muligvis, sandsynligvis, snart, senere, tidligere, lige som. Hvad siger I? Don't be shy. I skal ikke være generte. Bare skriv noget. Write anything you like. Doesn't matter. Jeg laver lige noget her. Måske eller muligvis. Kan ikke lide pizza, men den kan måske lide lasagne. Den kan muligvis lide lasagne. Sådan. Ja. Den kan heldigvis lide lasagne. Den kan sandsynligvis lide lasagne. All those words work. So often, you know, there's not so strict. Depends what you want to say. Let's take another example. Sandsynligvis. Ja, den kan sandsynligvis lide lasagne, hvis den er Garfield. If it is Garfield. Min far har noget arbejdet som klovn. Sådan. En reference til min kommende podcast episode i dag. Reference to the coming podcast episode. What do you think? What do you think? Tak fordi I ser med. Tak fordi I liker. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking. Leave a comment if you just joined. We're talking about adverbs. I have a little list of adverbs. Måske, maybe, heldigvis, luckily, muligvis, possibly, sandsynligvis, probably, snart, soon, senere, later, tidligere, earlier, ligesom, just like. We've learned a bit about word order, what they are, how they fit into sentences. Now we're just making some examples. So, min far har tidligere arbejdet som klovn. Exactly. My dad has previously, you might say, worked as a clown. And as I said, I'm referencing to the podcast episode that's coming up today. You can join, come back for another sort of live stream where we're going to have a premiere video of my conversation with my friend Thomas. And we're going to listen to the podcast episode together. And we can chat in the chat box and talk a little bit about it. So I have 2 more sentences. 2 sætninger mere. Så det slutbrudt finale. Han høj og grim. Sin far. Easy, right? Easy. I know I'm underestimating you a lot here. But well, it's really just to practice using these words. Get them sinking into our brains. Han høj og grim. Heldigvis sin far. Måske sin far. Nej, selvfølgelig ikke. Of course not. Hvad siger I? Ligesom dit fjæs. Han er høj og grim, ligesom dit fjæs. Er mit fjæs højt? Det kan godt være. Maybe my forehead is quite high. Min pande, den er lidt høj. Hvad ellers? Ligesom. Ja, det er selvfølgelig ligesom. Meget nemt. Og lige til sidste eksempel. Here we go. Jeg er glad fordi min baby sover godt om natten. Hvad siger I til det? Jeg er ikke sikker på, om min kæreste vil være enig i det. I'm not sure my girlfriend would be in agreement with that. But, well, maybe I sleep a bit heavy. Maybe that's why. But well, hvad siger I? What do you say? Endelig. Det kan godt være, men endelig det er ikke i vores liste. It could be, but it's not in our list. Hvad skulle du sige? Heldigvis. Præcis, det er heldigvis selvfølgelig. Det er ikke noget andet, det kunne være. Fordi min baby måske, nej, fordi min heldigvis, ja, heldigvis. Sådan, nemt, lige til, easy peasy. Så, ja, det var sådan set det, en lille træning med adverbier. Hvis du gerne vil være med lidt senere, så klokken 7, det er om 2 timer næsten, kom og være med og lyt til vores podcast episode. Og hvis du har lyst til at fortsætte med at nu græder min baby, den der grej. Nå, men jeg fortsætter om 15 minutter, så laver jeg en lille ekstra video eller et livestream. Et livestream, hvor jeg fokuserer lidt på 4 avancerede adverbier. Så hvis du har lyst til, som jeg kommer lidt mere ind på nogle specifikke ord, så skal du gå over på Patreon. Det hedder det her, jeg skriver det lige. So I'm going to go over to Patreon in 15 minutes. We have a short little break, and I'm going to talk about specifically 4 maybe more advanced adverbs, and give some examples. So same thing, which one can we use in this sentence? And these are words that are a little bit trickier possibly to understand. So here are linket. Here's the link to Patreon. If you want to join, go over to Patreon and do that now. You have a bit of time. And in 15 minutes, I'll be back. Tak fordi I var med, og vi ses i den næste. Hej hej.